Good afternoon, YouTube. My wife and I have been out here working on the fence. As I told you yesterday, we're using a plastic deer fence product. As a retired team of gardeners, the idea of using the metal stuff, it's just too heavy for us. We use this in what we call Garden 2, and it worked great. So we're doing it again for our main garden. So what I want to talk about is the method that we used for setting this up. In our first section, which is over there, we ran it from one post to the next, and then to the next, making sure it touched the bottom. And we ended up with a top line that kind of goes up and then down and up and then down because our land's not flat. We decided that we didn't like that look, so what we did in the next section, in this section, is we stapled it over there on that post just at the top, pulled it over here, made it nice and tight, and then stapled it again up here to get a nice straight line across the top. We haven't attached it to the middle post yet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hook back up my stapler, and I'm going to show you how I use the same staples that I used on the chicken tractor on the fence here, and how I'm stapling it. Because at first I was stapling it in the middle like this, and what would happen is the center line was not strong enough to hold it, and it would bend. But I found if I put the staple right before this little knot, like, well, I missed on that one, thank you. Right like that, then this knot prevents it from going back, and it holds it nice and tight. So I'm just going to bust this out really quick. All right, so I finished this section. You can see by the fact that the strings don't go straight up the board that the ground is at an angle. What I wanted to show you is just how many staples I'm putting in. But every other square, I'm putting a staple, and then I'm following the pattern that the terrain is allowing me to have as I go up, and that's holding it nice and tight. We'll come back after and we'll just cut this right along here, and then we'll start stapling on the next piece. So now I'm going to go to the other end. I'm going to staple it up while pulling it tight, and then I just have to put a row of staples down the middle posts, and I'm all done with this section. It's that easy to hang the net. What a busy day. We ran out of our 7.5 foot plastic deer fence. So we basically have the north side done and the west side done. And we're going to have to get some more fencing to do the south and east sides. You can see that we put on the top plate, and I can tell that it's hard to see in the camera, but right here you can follow it, and then right there it looks like I made a mistake, like it's bowing out, but what's really happening is I had to change the angle of the board because it's going steeper downhill. That's also where we made a joint in the deer fencing that I referenced earlier. Now the reason I'm putting this top plate on here is not that the deer fence requires it, it's just under the snow load I had some break on my other garden. I'm going to take you over there in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it up like that, and I'm actually going to staple it to the inside of this plate all along the top, which will help make it a cleaner look, and it'll make it so the snow cannot break it. I'm also going to add bottom boards to make sure that the bottom can't be lifted by, say, a raccoon, which just adds to the deterrent level. I mean, if they wanted to, they could gnaw on the plastic and chew their way through, but I guess they won't. So let me take you over to Garden 2 and show you how we did it last time. So here we are at Garden 2. Garden 2 has my garlic and my strawberries and my asparagus. It's supposed to be my perennial garden. On this side, instead of using little pneumatic staplers, I'm using gargantuan staples of doom right there. And I also didn't think about splitting the fence. So over yonder, I went from the corner to the man gate, from the man gate to the corner, from the corner to where the angle changed. Let's see. From the corner to where the angle changed, from the angle change to the other corner. Each one's a separate piece, which makes it so you don't have to do wonky things like this. So this is going uphill this way, and that's going flat. So I had to suck up all this gap, all the excess from the angle change, and curl it in and staple it. I didn't like that at all. So if I did this again, I would cut a piece that would go from there to here, staple it, and then I'd cut a piece that would go from here to there, staple it. And then the other thing I was going to show you was what happens when snow, we did get a little bit of it in February, just 20 inches or so, gets on this stuff. This is what happens. I don't know if you can see it. This deer fence is pretty cool because it's invisible. The little strands broke and it sagged. So that's why I'm going to put a top plate on this. The top plate gives it many places to hold it up. So when it snows, it ain't going to break. Let me show you what a bottom plate free looks like. So here you can see no bottom plate. I just have the fence bowing out a little bit at the bottom, and I put an inch more bark on the inside than there is on the outside. And as far as I know, not one critter decided to come into this garden, even though I was growing sweet, sweet corn. Oh yeah. Oh look, I didn't notice this, but there they are. Gotta sneak up on them like rabbits. I have asparagus right there. That's hard to do. Asparagus. I wonder if I should eat them or let them grow. Well, we'll see. Well, YouTube, that's about it for me today. The weather is changing. It's gone from sweltering to now back in the lovely 60s. There's a rainstorm coming. Looks like it's going to last, I don't know, a few days. So if I don't have a video, it's because I didn't get to get outside and do anything. I just want to watch you make sourdough. That's what I do when it rains. Anyway, hope you enjoy your evening. Think homesteading thoughts, and I'll see you next time.